Hi, I have done a project in Spark Foundation. The first task, prediction using supervised machine learning. So in this task, I have took a simple data set of a student and their scores depending upon their study hours. So first, I'm importing the libraries, importing pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and for to ignore warnings, I'm import warnings. And then I'm importing a data set which is in CSV file. So I'm declaring the variable as data. I'm reading the CSV file in pandas and then I'm given a name. The next cell, I'm viewing the head of first 5 rows and the tail of first 5 rows, and I describe the data, the count of data, and then the mean, standard deviation, minimum, 25 percentile, 50 percentile, 75 percentile, and maximum, and then the full summary of the data. So we can get the full summary by dot info. So by this we have 25 entries which is index from 0 to 24. The data column has two columns. One is hours and another one is scores. So both are non-null values, which is all the row as a values. And then I'm performing EDA, exploratory data analysis. So I'm importing libraries as Seaborn for plotting the graph. First I'm plotting box plot. For box plot, you can see the data, the visual of the box plot. And then heat map. In the heat map, the hours due to the study hours and the due to the score. So this darker shade is the chart which represents higher value, and the lighter shades is a um, lower value than the darker shades. And then data correlation. So the data correlation for hours, obviously it will be true positive and true false positive. So other should be 0.97. It's a good accuracy, it's a good score. And then visualizing data. For visualizing data, I'm using a bar plot here using two variables, scores and hours. And then I'm visualizing in the scatter plot. So as you see, the trend is going upwards. So the number of study hours increases, their scores are also increases. So we can clearly see by bar chart and the scatter plot, the if the study hours will increases, the scores will also increases. If the study hours is less, then the score is also less. And then I'm splitting a target variable y, which is the last value score. And then I'm splitting train and test data. I'm using sklearn model selection. I'm importing train test data. So after splitting it, I'm just reviewing the size of the data. So in training set, I have 17 rows. Same for training set in Y also 17 rows, and the test set I have 8 rows. For training and test data to see whether our model is predicting good or not. And then linear regression algorithm. So sklearn model selection. I'm importing linear regression. I'm giving it a name as regressor. So I don't want to call always linear regression. And then I'm fitting it into trained data. After fitting it, I'm going to visualizing the data. So as my visualization, some of the few points are there, data points. So if the study hours keep on increasing, the same scores also increasing. Same for the test data. By running the test data, it's giving the same line. This line plot is working well. And then I'm predicting the score. Predicting the score, I am defining a variable y predict. So the predicting the score, the x test. So the actual, which is prediction, the y test values and the y predict. So I'm defining it into a variable comparison, actual y test, predicted y predict. So you can see actual value and then the predicted value. Testing my own data, I'm giving some hours equal to 9.25. Own prediction, I'm giving the own prediction variable under the regressor. So the prediction score of a score studies for hours, which is 9.20 hours. What is the prediction? The prediction should be 92.91, which is the score. So if a student study for 9.25 hours, he will approximately score 92.91. And then I'm evaluating the model. So I'm importing metrics. Absolute mean error is 4.419. So which is good. That's all about supervised machine learning using linear regression. Thank you.